Hello, my wonderful friends. I am just going to film and be really honest here in this vlog. I've had a lot of things on my mind these last few weeks, a lot of things in my personal life that I've been dealing with. And I will share some of those today. Some I may share at a later time. But I felt it necessary to respond to a recent vlog that was posted about why I personally chose divorce. And this is something that really only my support system knows, but I think at this point in time, it's okay to talk about it just a little bit. So I have been divorced, separated now for about 2 years. And at this point in time, I think you guys have figured out by now that the divorce was my decision. And it was not an easy decision to make, nor was it something that I ever thought that I would make that choice in life. But it was the best decision for myself and for my family. And right before we separated, we had visited Waco, Texas 4 times. And we were planning on visiting a 5th time because we had purchased 10 acres of property in Waco, Texas. And my husband at the time wanted to move there and homestead and pull our kids out of public schools and homeschool our kids. And I know nothing about homeschool. And we were just on different paths in what we wanted out of life. And we were married for 17 years, almost 18. And we were married when I was about 20 years old. And we both chose to start a family early. And in my family, that's not uncommon to get married a little bit younger and start a family. And in my faith, that's not something that's taught. It can sometimes happen across the board in various faiths. Anyway, long story short, our marriage did end in divorce after 17 years. And I can truly say I loved my husband, but we just didn't see eye to eye on several different things. And we emotionally regulate in different ways, and we are very different personalities. And I'm a very quiet and reserved type of gal. And so anyway, sometimes I think the most compassionate thing that we can do when we love someone is to let them go. And so that is the decision that I made. And it was the best decision, like I've said, for myself and for my children. And that is really all that I am going to comment on. I felt like as an audience for 2 years, I have had this question asked so many times, so many DMs about this, and people even asking, how do you know if divorce is right for you? And I would definitely recommend talking to a good friend. If you are thinking about that, there is always counseling services available, or speaking with an ecclesiastical leader. That can be very beneficial, very helpful with community resources to be able to talk to a professional about that. There are counseling services for marriage and family counseling sessions that you can attend as a couple. And in this particular situation, it was something that just wasn't going to work for us. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to clarify some things in this particular video here. One other thing that people have brought up is you should put God first and you should think of your children. And I would just like to say that I have, and I always will. I always will put my relationship with God first and the love of my children first and foremost. The other thing I wanted to share and open up about today, if I can get a little bit vulnerable here, is the last few weeks I have really been struggling with insomnia off and on. So lack of sleep, lack of appetite. I've been dropping weight like crazy. I'm like, what is this all about? And then the other thing I had been noticing in my life is I've lost like my sparkle or my zest for life. And these can all be signs of depression. And so I was keeping track of myself, like, okay, this is day 3, this is day 4, this is day 5, this is not going away. And so I did call up my counselor that I meet with, every so often, and I actually hadn't been in 5 months. And so anyway, so I go in and the first thing I said was like, these are my symptoms. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. And he was like, yes, you have a mild form of depression. And so he challenged me to do these 5 things every single day for the next 14 days and see if I don't feel better. And so I thought I would share, because they were really great things, with you guys today. So number 1, he said, I want you to exercise for 30 to 45 minutes every single day. And I was like, okay, that I can do. The second one is talk a lot, don't go quiet, and express yourself. So I think my sweet support system right now is like, wow, she has a lot of words. So express yourself a lot. And then the third is stay socially connected and participate. And one thing that I've been doing right now is volunteering in the classroom for my kids. And it's a great way to stay connected to my community, feel like I'm participating, contributing, helping to create or build something or teach. And so that's been really helpful right now. And the perks, I get to see my kids during the day when they're at school. So he did give me a couple quotes that I thought were fabulous that I was going to share with you guys. The first is, if your presence isn't making a difference, then your absence isn't going to matter. And this has been really helpful for me during this period of a few days here of what to say yes to and what to say no to. Some things it's just better to say no to. And so anyway, that was one quote. And then the second one was, leave so much of your good qualities. When you try to leave people, they beg you to tarry a little bit longer. And I thought this was really beautiful, is, opening your heart to others and sharing and giving in that way. I think that's quite beautiful. And number 4 is have something to look forward to every morning and every evening. So for me right now, I look forward to going outside and getting a walk daily. And the second is decorating my home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that just really sparks joy for me right now. And then the 5th and last thing is service. So get outside of yourself every single day. So those are the 5 things that I'm going to be working on over the next week and a half here. And then I'll be checking back in with the great counselor that I see right now. Anyway, if you are noticing these signs in yourself or symptoms in yourself or a loved one, definitely have that conversation, do a check-in. If you have a partner, speak with them, or a best friend, ecclesiastical leader, or go in and get yourself some therapy or counseling. I think it's a fabulous gift to give of oneself and to be able to heal. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you know how grateful truly I am for your love, support, and kindness along the way. I hope you will stay tuned for more fabulous content as I share these small moments of joy with my family. And I will catch you guys the next vlog. See ya. Bye. I am headed out for my daily 30 to 45 minutes of exercise. And this is so great for me to clear my mind, regulate my emotions of the day. And it really helps me to reset and wind down so that I can sleep every night. Right now, I love walking. I would love to be able to run at some point, but it's more like a run walk for 5 minutes off and on because I'm just not there yet. But it feels so great to get outside, get some fresh air, be out in nature. And living in Southern Utah is just beautiful this time of year. It's still quite warm and I'm wearing shorts because I sweat so much when I'm exercising, but it just feels really great to get outside, and I look forward to this every single day.